Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not, I think I've made progress. Believe it or not,
Maybe. Well, I give up. Oh, Stealth Mode said made it. Yeah, well, I'm
Yep.
glad you made it because I don't see Zoom anywhere.
Well, we're just gonna call you Doug Stout.
Ah, well, you know what? I thought I went through here and made sure all. Yeah, Sam and I had the same thought. We both hit exclamation mark V, which means his brought it back and mine took it away. It's on OBS. There it
There
goes.
we are.
Engrish.
Yep, there we go. Hello, Tony. Let's go. Tony Wallow was first at 8:05. Ghetto Fortnite said, I got a new car and didn't ask me if I wanted one. No, I guess that slipped my mind, Ghetto. Rick Lakes was third. Greg was fourth tonight. He's painting flower, staining. Let's get the right enunciation here. Staining flower beds. John says those are look like IndyCar. Yep, they were. I put that together tonight. I've actually had two of those three clips waiting to be used and finally got a chance to put them together. Not bad, 96 seconds from notification to here. That's pretty good. I'm back. I mean, I would show you the background. I truly am in Indianapolis, obviously. If SpeakerBot's working, we know that I'm not on the phone. Beat. I am not probably going to stick around very long after the show ends tonight or stream ends tonight and try to get some rest.
Howdy,
it just
Mrs.
seems
K.
like one thing after another. Hard to explain, actually, but I will explain it. Maybe Saturday night. We'll see what happens then. So I got home about 10 minutes till 9 this morning. I went straight to bed. I woke up about 2:15, I think it was. And it's, do we have co-host? I didn't even look. I know I'm the host. I should go look at Zoom real quick. And if I don't have co-host, I'm going to.
One at least.
Yeah. Whoa. Rich got co-host somehow. That's pretty cool. I don't know how that happened. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more co-hosts just in case I happen to be busy. Right.
I assume you called for permission.
And needed a backup in case.
Yeah. Oh no, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I would encourage it as people come in, make people co-hosts so that in the event you leave, then they become the host. In the event they leave, the next one becomes the host, and so on and so on and so on. Now, I've only been present in this stream for 8 minutes and 36 seconds, so I have no idea how long the overall stream has been going.
48 minutes.
This is a new stream then. It just started over roughly. Okay, so since I'm too tired to do the math, let's say it started at 10, so 10 o'clock tomorrow night will be 24 hours, and then 4 o'clock in the morning would be 30 hours. So, yeah, it's got a ways to go. I think we're all right. I plan on being asleep for most of that.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Went and bought
Let's
suitcases
all go to
today.
the lobby.
Actually, Walmart had suitcases that appeared to be going to be okay in stock, unlike the website that said they didn't have any. They actually had quite a few. I think it was a little under $100. Bought 2 of them.
You actually believe a Walmart website?
Not really, but kind of got to go by it. And our Walmart over here hasn't changed. I walk in the door and there's 5 supervisors standing around doing absolutely nothing. Hello, Chris Garrett. Hello, Sid Vicious. Good to see you in the chat on the Zoom homie panel. I did not hear a bell. Was there a bell? Oh, cool. I like that. I'm going to download that. Thank you, Sam.
Yep, that's for the emoji idea. One of them.
Yeah. Not only that, maybe we should make that the emoji idea for the new membership level.
Possibly.
I doubt that sticks around, to be quite honest. We'll just wait and see. But I like it. That's pretty cool. Can you do something with like the clubs themselves?
Yes, that was my next thing.
See, great minds think alike.
John Williams said hello, Tony.
Now, see, John Williams did an exclamation CD, and I didn't see it pop up.
Stealth mode. It is currently 64 degrees Fahrenheit, 17.8 degrees Celsius, and clear in St. Augustine, Florida.
We were like 50 some degrees. We had a bad storm move through a little bit ago. A lot of wind. Robert sent me a message and asked me if we were under any kind of a watch or anything. We were not. As far as I know, we were not. And it's just as calm can be right now. I think there's a little bit more out to the west of us, possibly moving this way. And I was watching Ryan Hall.
John Williams, it is currently 33.1 degrees Fahrenheit, 0.6 degrees Celsius, and light sleet showers in Madison, Wisconsin.
He said that the highway in Nebraska is completely shut down due to, ready? Snow. It's amazing.
It's behind all that storm, thunder, lightning. There's snow behind it.
Yeah, according to this, it's showing a 62 degrees here for me. Susanna Marjan, proud single mother, joins us in chat. Hello. And she's got the turquoise wave going there, like that. I didn't check the web app to see what it was. I just brought up the thing I've got on the phone on the stream, and it shows it being 62 degrees. So I am beat. Anybody got anything they can do to cover us for about 9 more minutes?
I had a weather thing pop up for me today here that said snow on the back side of the front and nasty stuff on the front side.
We got lucky. We didn't have any bad weather whatsoever. A little bit of wind occasionally, but nothing major. No major rain or anything like that. Just that one accident is the only accident we saw. And then we actually saw another one while I saw it. She was asleep in Illinois. Basically the same. I mean, it was a semi, and it looked like it had either the whole truck had rolled or the trailer itself had rolled. It's kind of eerie seeing that. Okay, so today's March 19th, and according to this app, this is the 77th day of the year. So I'm about 18 days ahead, I believe, with my live stream then. I believe so. Yeah, this is the 95th. So actually, I'm right at 18. Oh boy, get ready for it. That's all I can say.
Well, you actually had me fooled on your stuff you stuck in the chat while you were gone, or the messenger.
John Williams said just north of us about 1 hour they got 5 inches of snow. We have freezing rain.
The photos I saw, and I was like, who in the hell is Ken talking to here?
Tony Wallow said put Alex in the waiting room.
I mean, it was a small photograph on my phone, and I didn't catch on for a while.
You talking about the live stream from the phone?
No, I didn't see a live stream. It was just what you had stuck in Messenger.
Oh, Well, that's hard to say. I put a lot of things in Messenger. Tony Wallow
John
joins, or
Williams
Mike
said,
Wojak
"Hello,
joins us
Greg
forever.
Guy."
And right away, somebody says, "Put Alex in the waiting room." Oh, the bot must not be working. Try that command again. I'm not sure why that didn't work. I thought I had that working pretty good.
Anyway, maybe that's just a sign that senility is a little more than encroaching.
Tony
you were back
Wallow
in your
said, "Put
natural
Alex in the
habitat
waiting room."
again.
Yes, I am back in the studio. I pretty much thought I. Well, it looks like it worked that time. Had a little bit of a delay, but now I'm sure it shows up on the stream that I'm putting him in the waiting room. I know he doesn't watch the stream.
John Williams said, "Put Alex in the waiting room."
He's already there. Oh wait, you're going to see if that brings him back. There for a minute, I didn't see him. I thought, I kicked him out.
Deserve that.
But, hey, it's in the command. It's exclamation WR.
Because when you're here, you can't do it. You got to make up for the time you spent with me in person because you can't.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, I pretty much can't run my stream from Sheridan, Arkansas. So
you could if you knew your credentials like a good little boy, you could log in on my computer.
Oh God, no! And even if I knew him, which I don't, but even if I did, I would go to the next door neighbor and use their computer first, before I'd use your computer. And everyone knows, including Alex, and I'm just messing with him.
Well, tell them about how you enjoyed. Tell me how you enjoyed your little VR experience.
It was interesting. I did like I said, if we could get golf and or NASCAR, and I've got a feeling you're not going to be able to get NASCAR because you need a steering wheel and an accelerator, possibly a brake pedal. I don't see that being able to be connected to the VR, but it was cool.
The controllers for the VR are motion. They have motion. So actually, there is racing simulator, like you're sitting behind the wheel of the car,
right?
And you use not the joystick, but you use the controllers and you move your hands around to move the wheel.
That would be probably a big adjustment trying to get used to using your hands in front of you like you're holding the steering wheel.
They do have racing games on for the VR. It's just not like your big. It's just not that big old simulator they had at the Indiana State Fair.
Right. Yeah. Or the one up there at what's that? The electronic store that JZ2 Cents sponsors, or he's affiliated. Micro Center, yeah, they have one of those up there too. It'd be a cheap man's way to do it. I mean, especially with golf, I wouldn't have to put a true simulator in the house. I could use that.
Did you run a speed
I was blown away though. Do what, Chris?
Did you run a speed test while you was in Sheridan?
Well, the thing about the VR, the thing about that particular VR, the Facebook VR headsets is it's a standalone device. So even if you didn't have a computer, as long as you had a phone, as long as you have a smartphone that's new enough to be able to run that app, you can set one of those up and use it.
Yeah, I was just impressed with, especially when I looked at the underwater ocean scene, how realistic it was, and the roller coaster one.
It defaults to, I believe it defaults to like 4K resolution on YouTube. So it's
that's pretty good. Yeah, it was really good.
Really nice.
Except when you glance away for too long, it tells you to recenter your position. All you got to do is look back to the middle, and it's good.
Yeah,
the roller coaster was very realistic. I will have to say, I was a little nauseated after watching the one roller coaster, and it was. I really thought it'd be kind of like you're just kind of sitting there, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty realistic. I think there was a couple times I jumped. I think there was a couple times I kind of let out a little bit of, oh my goodness, type of thing. In fact, I was pretty upset with Alex because I watched this one where it leaves the tracks, but he didn't tell me that it was leaving the tracks. So you're kind of under the impression that it's left the tracks and you're going to crash, but it doesn't. So, where'd you come up with the camera? Is that, Sam, is that camera, is that standard? Is that stock?
That's built in, yep.
Really?
John Williams said,
Yes.
put Alex in the waiting room.
For what I paid for it, I think for what I paid for it, it's a really good deal considering it came factory reset and all the previous person's data cleared off of it, and it works perfectly fine, just like if I had bought it brand new.
Yeah, John Williams said they got 1 hour north of him, they got 5 inches of snow, and they're having freezing rain. Wow.
Well, we got fires. We got fires over here, or had fires over going east from us. Heading to church tonight. Traffic was backed up. Traffic was backed up for a long ways, and we were stuck for a.
Please, you don't know what traffic's backed up. Did you watch last night's live stream?
I thought about your little live stream last night. You being stopped for like what did you say? Like 8 miles?
At least 8 miles. Yeah, I don't know the specifics.
Hour?
Yeah, it was a while. So I think round trip, and I can't get to the phone. I think round trip was oh geez. Just a second, I should be able to tell you.
Alex,
It was a lot of miles.
Were those controlled burns or are they wildfires?
Wintermute said, put Alex in the waiting
room. I don't
room.
really know. And then we came home. Was going to go to the the Dollar General we usually go to, and we got there, and everything on that side of town is out of power.
And fires can do that.
So we had to
One
go
fish
to the
26. It is currently percent
other
auto
Dollar
format
General
10% and
on the
percent current condition text percent in
other
percent
end
auto
of
format
town.
location percent.
That was interesting. Whoops. So total driveway to driveway. Sitting in the garage, reset it to 0, sitting in the garage, take a picture
One
of
fish 26.
start to
It is
finish.
currently 60.1 degrees Fahrenheit,
1,000.
15.6 degrees Celsius, and clear in Hornell, New York.
350.3 miles. Beginning to end. It is no wonder I'm a little bit worn out. I feel like I drove that today though, and we just went to Walmart. I got to go to Costco tomorrow.
That's Alex's driveway, or that's the.
No, that was our driveway. That was from Monday evening, and it would have been a lot smoother if we could have got out of here before 6:15 at night. But it is what it is, you know. Anyway, we've got 10:17. I'm going to wrap it up primarily because I'm beat and I'm going to lay back down and get some rest. I want to thank everyone for being here. The generic thank you to everybody, both YouTube and Zoom. I'm hitting the button now.